Okay, everybody, homework practice problems for Tuesday, September 23rd. These are a little bit difficult, but if you use the chart on your page 47 to help you, I think that is going to do a world of wonders for you. You're going to want to go from the largest to the smallest measurement. And if you go line by line and really think about it, you can avoid making tables and things like that, which might be a little more confusing. So Mrs. Maneri made 4.5 quarts of lemonade for a school party. How many fluid ounces of lemonade did she make? So if you know, you see the quarts right here and you see the fluid ounces right here. You're going to want to focus in on the quarts first. Okay, so we know that 1 quart is equal to 2 pints, but she has 4.5 quarts. So 4.5 quarts, it would be like taking this 1 quart and multiplying it by 4.5 or 4.5. So you would do the same thing to the number of pints. So 4.5 quarts would equal 9 pints if you multiply both of these by 4 1/2. So then you're going to take the pints, and we know that 1 pint is equal to 2 cups, but we know that 4.5 quarts is equal to 9 pints. So 9 pints, if we multiply that 1 by 9, would be equal to 18 cups. So 9 pints is equal to 18 cups. And then we just have to convert the cups to ounces. So we know that 1 cup is 8 fluid ounces. 18 cups will be 18 times that 8. And that will help you with number 1. Okay, number 2. I'm not going to do all these for you, but I'll try to set them up for you. Number 2, class walked 2.5 miles for a walkathon. How many yards did the class walk? So again, we're going to focus in on the length or the distance. So 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. And we know that there are 3 feet in 1 yard. So what would we have to do to figure out how many yards are in a mile? We would divide 5,280 by 3. That's something you're going to want to be able to do. So 2.5 miles. If we know 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet, 2.5 miles would be equal to whatever the result is of multiplying 5,280 by 2.5. So you would have to first multiply the number of feet in 1 mile by 2.5. That will give you the number of feet in 2.5 miles. And then to find the corresponding number of yards, you would have to divide whatever you get after you multiply 5,280 by 2.5. That answer, you would then have to divide it by 3 to figure out the number of yards. Okay? All right, number 3. The Martinez family has 3/4 of a gallon of orange juice in the refrigerator. How many cups of orange juice are in the refrigerator? So you're going to want to go to the capacity part of that chart. And you know 3/4 of a gallon of juice. So you want to find out how many cups. So we know that 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts. So 3/4 of a gallon, if you have 4 quarts in 1 gallon and you have 3/4 of a gallon, that would be 3 quarts. So we would know that 3 quarts are in 3/4 of a gallon. Okay, so that means 3 quarts would be 6 pints, and then 6 pints, you'd have to figure that out, multiply the number of cups by that. Okay. All right, and then the last one, which is probably the easiest one out of all of them, I would think, a grand piano, oh maybe not, maybe, well, not too bad. Grand piano can weigh 1/2 of a ton. How many ounces can a grand piano weigh? So 1/2 of a ton, we know that 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. So 1/2 of a ton would be 1,000 pounds. And you're going to find out the number of ounces in a pound. It's asking you to find out the number of ounces inside of 1,000 pounds. So we know that 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. So then what would 1,000 pounds, yes, 1,000 pounds be in terms of ounces? So 1 pound is 16 ounces. What would 1,000 pounds be in ounces? This is pounds, this is ounces. What would we have to do to go from 1 to 1,000? You would do the same thing to the ounces. Okay? All right, I know this lesson isn't the easiest, but try your best. Good luck.